That's so incredibly
not wild,
dense and wild.
Not one.
Oh.
What did you? How did that? Did you text her?
Hold on.
Hey, you.
Natalie, how are you? This is Natalie Nunn from the Zeus Network, Baddies, who is calling us. Hey, Nat, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
So, Natalie, I'm on the podcast right now. First of all, we have to have you on the podcast because we had an incredible argument over the Zeus Network earlier.
What?
Can I ask you a question, Natalie?
Yes.
Do you think...
Does she know she's on the podcast?
She knows she's on the podcast. Okay. Natalie, do you think that the Zeus Network is any more or less exploitive of black people than Bravo or VH1 or any of those other places?
I've worked with all the networks. I mean, I'm 15 years into television, reality TV. And no, they're not anymore. They're not exploiting the culture anymore. They all are doing the same thing.
Exactly.
And to be honest, if you want me to be quite frank, Zeus is actually a black-owned network.
Boom!
I think that makes it worse, Natalie.
I mean, how y'all gonna be mad at?
Boom!
I mean, that makes no sense. Like, I would feel like the other networks, and I know the people who work and are the head of those networks. They're exploiting the culture, African Americans, black people. Well. Because they're not even black.
They're not black. I think that's what I said. Rachel.
They do as well, Natalie. I think it makes it worse when we're doing it to our own culture. I would love for you to come on this podcast and talk about it. I think it's worse.
I mean, I don't understand that because it's really what the people want to see anyways. That's what we know. The thing is this, like, as an African American woman in this industry, and being in the reality TV game for so long, like, it's going, at least when we go into the editing bay and the shows are edited, it's edited in the real way of being like, a black woman in like this world that we live in, this universe where, like, I used to look back at some of the things on Bad Girls Club, just say per se, when I'm on their network, and I'm like, that is not how that went, and you guys made me look super like angry black woman, and that's like not cool. Yeah. Where now, at least in being with a network that is me, I walk into the office and I'm looking at people that I can relate to, and they know people like me because they're black. They're not going to edit me to look like, quote unquote, say the angry black woman or the, whatever it is. So I feel way more comfortable working over here at Juice Network. I'm not going nowhere. Anyways, I got the hottest shows out with them.
Hottest.
And we doing
but
our
Baddies West.
But Natalie,
Baddies West, Baddies South.
Weren't you fighting on some of these shows?
I mean,
Isn't
they
that
don't
angry?
fight on all these shows. They fighting on all these shows. They're fighting on Bravo Housewives, fighting on Bravo Dubai. What do you mean? Like, they fighting?
They are fighting on Bravo
That's what people are
Dubai.
paying to watch.
They are
That's
physically
what people
fighting.
want to see. And like, Zeus has done all of the shows across the board. Comedy shows. We're not the only shows on Zeus. They have hundreds of shows if you download Zeus. And it just so happens that these loud shows are the shows that the culture and the people want to watch and see. We can't control that.
Well, you can.
Control that. People want to watch that.
Natalie, this is what I said earlier. We was talking about it. I said
Natalie should come on.
Me and Rachel had a difference of opinion because I said I think it's better because Zeus is run by black people.
Yeah, I feel way more comfortable over here.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate to say it.
And
I'm mixed. I'm mixed race. Like,
mixed race.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I'm
you black.
mixed race. And
Don't
I used to get upset when I would watch things on Oxygen because I was like, that is not how that went. And I cannot believe you guys edited that or made it to look like poor little, like if I got into it with, say, a Caucasian girl on the show. Like, it was not poor her. She spit on me first. Like, weird shit that they would, the way they would, manipulate the audience. Like, where now, like, no, I feel safe over here. Like, they're not about to play me. They're not about to make me look like, no. And anyways, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why would we allow them to capitalize off of our culture? Like, I'd rather Zeus and Lemmy and the owners over here make money off of our culture and keep the money in-house, right? Like, within our own people. Why are we going to keep giving all these other networks the Bad Girls Club or whatever it is? Like, and they're just making all this money off of their stars that are all African-American and this. Nah, bro. We took that shit. We brought it over here.
Amazing.
We running it the fuck
shit.
up. We number 10 in the App Store. We don't see none of these other networks. So it is what it is. Like we keeping that shit over here now.
That's what I'm talking
Natalie,
about.
come on the show.
Natalie, come on the show. Tell Jacob I'm gonna dunk on his ass.
Yeah, I'm ready. And you know what? I'll even bring Lemmy, the owner.
Bring Lemmy.
I'll bring Mr. Plummer. I'll bring some of the other baddies so you can hear from all of them.
Oh,
and let's do it.
Natalie,
it's a phone call. Just call
Don't
me.
get in trouble. Don't get in trouble.
Natalie, bring all the baddies.
Don't get in trouble.
On the show. We want a baddies.
We're here in LA now.
Oh,
just let me know. We're all.
We got a special event on Higher Learning. Natalie Nunn is coming with Lemmy and all the girls from Baddies West. Thank you for the call.
I love you guys.
I love you too.
Thanks, Natalie.
Bye, Nat. Been knowing Nat for years, all the way back to the TMZ days.
I was a fan when I watched her on the Bad Girls Club. I thought she's
I run LA.
she's so entertaining.
Yeah.
She's very fun to watch.
Okay.